We come up with lots of ideas when you start the innovation process. The goal is really to create solutions that are desirable, feasible, and viable. So now we're going to share a little bit more about what it means to be desirable, viable, and feasible. So desirable. Is an idea attractive to customers and users? So when we think about if something is desirable, we want to ask questions like, do people want it or need it? Is there actually a demand or unmet need? And do potential customers desire this user experience? And one of the ways that we can do this is conducting market research, interviews, and surveys. When I worked through the innovation process, at one phase, we worked with the design team to help us with this. And at a later phase, we work with a market research team. So there's always people that can help you along this process. When we ask ourselves if an idea is feasible, we want to know, is it technically sound and scalable? And the questions that you might think about for this are, how practical is the solution for production, implementation, scaling, and what challenges might you encounter related to the technology, the resources, regulatory hurdles, which there are a lot, and is it sustainable through market challenges and the time it's going to take to get to market. So a lot of different things that you need to think about in terms of feasibility. So, and finally, if you're thinking about, is your solution viable, there's a lot of different things that you want to consider. So really this is about, once you get this out to the market, is this going to have revenue potential? And is it going to be a sustainable product? Will it continue to be successful in the market? So there's a lot of different components to this, and it's really great to work with your commercialization team as you work through those questions, because that can help you early on to think about what are all the components to making sure that this is viable. So we've talked about, with validating an idea or solution, you want to make sure that it's desirable, feasible, and viable. But when you're working within a healthcare organization, it's also important to understand your innovation center's priorities and capabilities, and you want to know if this is actually a strategic fit. So questions that you want to think about: does this solution align with the strategic mission and vision? Is our organization the right one to move it forward? And is now the right time? Because even if an innovation is validated, it also needs to align strategically to be able to move forward. So to help you learn more about idea validation, we put together a list of resources, and you can find those in the description below. We also have some thought questions that can help you to really validate your idea. If you're an employee at Cincinnati Children's, Innovation Ventures is your dedicated resource. So visit us on the Centerlink website to explore resources there.